This is a Benetti 121 Classic. We have had one of these on the channel before, but they vary so much in the interiors that's well worth filming another one. There's also some rather neat little extra items on this one which I want to show you. This is a 2013. It's got a Zeretti interior and it's rather smart. It's called Retriever. The owner of this is a big fan of dogs, and you can probably tell that by the shape on the back of the boat. And there are some very dog friendly features on board, which you'll see as we go on round. So yeah, definitely worth seeing this one. Let's head on this way. It's the full tour. We're going to show you into the guest areas, the crew areas, the engine space, the whole darn shooting match. And we're going to start right here. So this will glide open automatically, and this is this Zeretti interior. Now, the difference with this compared to the ones I've seen before is it's much lighter, much more contemporary. We've lost the high gloss. It's a much more matte finish. It looks really good, and it's very, very comfortable. This one's all been redone. All the soft furnishings have all been redone on here, and it looks spectacular. I think it looks really nice. This in particular is just such a comfortable looking area. And what's nice as well is they split off the dining area. You can see these sections here, these slide together to make that a separate area. That's really nice. Imagine that's being prepared for dinner when you're sat here, and then you come round and in, and you're all good to go. Look at this here. This picture. This is fantastic. I've not seen anything like that before. Really like that. Look at these massive floor to ceiling windows as well. You've got them over here. Just floods this area with light when you've not got great big boats right alongside. If you're out at anchor, for example, that would just be magnificent. Galley is through that way, so are the crew areas. We're going to see all of that, but I'm going to take you forward first of all. Side door here out onto the side decks. We may come back past that way, so I'll point that out if we do. And it's a main deck owner's cabin, and it's a really good size, as they always are on these. Look at this. You've got an office area here first of all that's kind of separate to the actual cabin itself. Also separate is this lovely walk-in wardrobe. Look at this. This is just huge. So that obviously closes off with that door. But yeah, nice area to work there. And you've got a big window here. Again, we're alongside another boat. You're not getting the proper effect, but you can imagine with that blind up and the view out over the sea how inspiring that would be. This closes off, so you've got a pocket door here that comes across, so you can keep this separate. If you're working late and your other half wants to get to bed, that is very, very helpful. Again, just the scale and the space on these is superb. This is all storage along here, along here, along here. Not going to open it, obviously, because there's so much of it will be here all day, and it's a big enough boat to go around as it is. And then right up here in the bow is the ensuite. Proper bath in this one. Look at this. Sink over on this side. Another areas here for storage and linen and whatever else you want to keep there. Huge shower. Look at that. That's great. And look at the way they've backlit the stonework. And that is a big rainfall shower, isn't it? And then your loo and your bidet and another sink over on that side. Superb. Okay. We're going to keep moving on this one. It's a big yacht, so a lot of ground to cover. Fantastic. All right, let's head on back. Let's come back down through here. And I'm going to take you down now to the lower deck, and then we'll carry on up after that. Dayheads is around here, so that's tucked away just there. Again, pocket door that slides across to close that up. And if we head down here, there are 4 cabins down here on the lower deck, all guest cabins, of course. What's rather lovely about these? Well, a couple of things. First of all, there's a Pullman berth here, so if you've got kids in here and they want to have friends staying, you've got lots of capacity. Obviously, they're proper adult beds, but on this particular boat, the owners have got a boy and a girl, and they've done this one in with the blue onyx here. You can see it on there, and you can see it also on there. And the loo is in here as well, of course. But if we cross over, this one's pink for a girl. How about that? I love that. Just such a nice little touch in it, and again, mirrored on here. Very, very nice indeed. Again, it's the usual ensuite. So we've got the toilet, we've got the sink, and we've got storage in here about the place. So areas like this. Blinds that drop down over the windows. Very nice indeed. And again, a Pullman. So you can sleep up to 3 in here and the one next door. Now if we head on back a bit in the boat, because you've got the passageway here between these, and here you haven't, because obviously you don't need to go down between them, these are a bit larger. So these are really lovely. These are like a pair of VIP guest cabins really. Again, you've got the big hull windows. We're not seeing the benefit of that because there's a boat alongside us. But again, outer anchor, that would be fantastic. I'll show you just a couple of bits in here. So this is wardrobes tucked away in places like this. There's a lot of owner gear on board, so I'm not going to go too mad at looking at things like that. Also, it's a lot of boat to cover. And then back here, these are a bit larger again, as befits the slightly larger cabins. So shower down the end. Again, it's rainfall shower. Toilet and bidet. Very nice. Nice, nice, nice. And if we come across here, pretty much identical. So, ensuite back here, little mirror wave, toilet, bidet, shower. Superb. And again, wardrobes tucked in behind here, for example. This is linen or housekeeping or electrics. That's all tucked away there. And a bit more storage down here as well, like this. Love all these little features. It's very nicely done, isn't it? Very, very nice. Okay, let's press on. We're going to go up this time. We have ground to cover, don't we? Look at this beautiful flooring through here. These ones here, things like vacuum cleaners, that kind of stuff, get it all tucked away. And up we go again. So that is the saloon where we came in through the doors, and the dining area, you can just see the end of it there, and we went through here and on up to the owner's cabin forward, and then we went down to the lower deck. Day heads is there. This one's up. So, more doggy things. These are little runs for the dogs to be in, if necessary. Bridges here. Look at that. Fabulous, isn't it? Absolutely fabulous. Multifunction screens across here. Engine controls, bow thruster, communications, autopilot. Usual kind of stuff really, isn't it? Camera system on here as well. And the view out through here. And if we come across here, hello there. Again, more of the electronics is over here. And if we have a little look back here, we're not going to delve too deeply into these because these are crew areas, but the captain's cabin is here, and there's an ensuite for this cabin straight in through there. So that's straight off the bridge. We'll go out this way and take a quick trundle around the front, and then we'll go back and up. So there is actually access here down to the main deck and back out. Again, good for crew routing, but good for being able to get all the way around the whole boat. So there's that behind me. But if we head forward, we have the Portuguese bridge across here. Sunbathing up here. And we can come right on up to the bow. And we've got, this is really a crew area, isn't it? But it's anchor windlasses and bollards and fair leads and all that kind of stuff. Let's come right up to the very front, shall we? Good evening, Palm Beach. There we go. That is the ensuite to the owner's cabin. That is the bridge, the helm position. And then you can see we've got a sun deck up on top. We're going to head up that way next. So we'll come round just for completion onto this side. Again, this takes us down and back, but we're going to go back in because we've not finished with the upper deck yet. And we'll head back down here. Indeed, not only have we not finished with the upper deck, we've not finished or even begun with the sun deck yet. So this has a day heads, thusly. And then this is the Sky Lounge. Again, a really lovely, comfortable spot. That's fantastic. There's a TV that comes out of here, so great for movie nights. But the other thing we've got here, well, first of all, we've got this fantastic artwork across here. This is great. Love all that. And then this one is concealing the bar. How cool is that? Brilliant. So depending on how you're using it, whether you want to have that open and available or not, is your choice. Again, this lovely artwork around the place. Brilliant. Okay, let's head out of here. These are all on sensors. That's what the little black chap at the top is. So as you approach it, it picks you up and opens the door for you. Like so. This is a wonderful area out here. Bar area on this side. So fridge, sink, storage, and so forth. Now, another interesting thing to show you is all these perspex sections here. They're all the way around the whole boat, so that you don't lose any overexcited puppies through the gaps, because quite often these will just have like extra rails or the wires between them. They don't normally have the perspex like that, and you can see it's absolutely everywhere. Very neatly done, very discreet, but it does mean that everything's safe. You see this closes over, so there's a door there, you can close that over, so if puppies are running about, you haven't got to worry about them just spraying over the side. But also dead handy for small children. That's access back down to the aft deck. We might do that actually. It's probably a good way to go, but before we do that, I'll take you up here. There's another very puppy friendly area up here, but also some very human friendly areas. We've got massive opening roof up on the top there, so that's obviously a hard top for shade, but that powers back. This is for a projector, so you can have film nights up here outdoors. Seating area here, bar over here. There is in fact a dumbwaiter that goes right up and down through the whole boat, so from the galley up, I'll show it to you. Here we go. There it is, and then you can see here we've got sun deck, upper deck, main deck, which is where the galley is. And I love this. Look at this great area here. Just a brilliant crash pad, isn't it? Up there you've got the views out across the front of the boat. You've got the shelter from this screen here. That's a wonderful area. I really, really like that. And if you come right on back, more seating. The largest hot tub they've ever fitted on one of these yachts. That's a great size, isn't it? And again, you can see this perspex everywhere. Very dog friendly. And talking of dog friendly, I don't need to say any more, do I? Okay, that is pretty much all of the guest areas, we're going to go now and look at some of the crew areas. We also want to look at the engines. So we'll go back down this way. And we'll come back down this one. So back to the upper deck. That was where that Sky Lounge was. And then back down to the main deck. And we're going to head back in again. This has got the auto-sensing doors. I think that's AQUAHOLIC fans in the background there. I get that a lot in my dreams. Okay, back through here this time. So we went that way last time. That was the owner's cabin and also the stairways down to the lower deck and up to the upper deck. This time we're going to cut across here and go in through here. What we'll find is a pantry area just here. That's the dumbwaiter that we saw, so that's its lowest position, so it goes from here up to the upper deck and then up again to the sky deck, or the sun deck. We have refrigeration here. We've got some crew on board, so we need to be very careful about this, but I do know that we're coming, I believe. So there's one cabin they've got ready for us. There's 3 cabins down there for the crew. Galley area is here, again, very much in use, so I'm not going to linger, but you get the idea. A lot of refrigeration, a lot of cooking, dishwasher. Very nice. Okay, let's head on down. Okay, so this is the mess area. Hi, hello, hi. We've also got laundry facilities here. There's crew cabin here, crew cabin here, crew cabin here. They've very kindly opened one of them up for us. Obviously these are all very much in use at the minute, so we're going to have a very quick look. These have all got twin berths in, so you've got 6 crew down here, and they're also all en suite with a proper separate shower like that. And don't forget we had the captain's cabin as well up on the bridge deck, just behind the bridge. So 7, I think might have been a double actually in the captain's cabin, so maybe even 8, but certainly 7, no problem at all. There we go. So that's the other one there. That is a mirror of this one, and then there's one more just through this door here. But we're going to leave these good people in peace. Thank you so much, and we'll head on and find the engine space. There we go. More refrigeration here. I think, can we go out this way? Let's have a look. Yes, we can. Okay, those are the steps down from the bridge. Do you remember we came out of that door there and went forward? I said there's some steps you can come down onto the main deck. That is where you would come down. But we're going to go aft. And this will take us down to the engine space. Okay, so we've got a lot of the switch gear down here, electronic controls and so forth. We can come right on back. I'm pretty certain that this is the garage for the tender in here. However, it does say keep closed, so we probably respect that and not go in there. But yeah, it is just a tender garage, if my memory serves me correctly. But this is the bit that I really want to show you, because this is engines. We've got generators running at the minute, so it is a little bit noisy in here, but hopefully you can hear me okay. Look at the space we've got in here. This is great. There we go. Now these are a pair of MTU 12V2000s. They're 1,630 horsepower each. They're giving the yacht about 13.5 knots flat out, and she'll cruise at 12, and that will give the yacht about a 3,500 mile range at that speed. Another generator over here. This one's not running, so it's a bit quieter on this side, and you can see how you can get right around the engines with massive air filters. Big shafts that run down through here. Lovely. That's fantastic, isn't it? It's a nice, well-lit engine space. Manifolds are here. Superb. Alrighty, I think that is a pretty comprehensive tour at a very busy boat show. So I'm very pleased to have got round and got that without getting anybody's way and without anybody getting in our way. So that is splendid. We will quit while we're ahead. We'll head back up here, and what I think I'll do now is take us towards the galley. I think what we'll do is we'll go around this way. See, it's the end of the boat show now, covers are going on. People ask what happens to these seats when the weather's not so good. Well, there's your answer, they get covered up. Got bad weather coming in tomorrow. Let's go back this way, and we will finish up on the bow. That is the side access I mentioned that comes out from that lobby area where the stairs go up and down. So we might see it from the outside. And there it is. Door to the wheelhouse, or the bridge I should say. And then we'll come right up forward and finish off up here. So there we are. Massive, massive thanks to Dennis and Yachts. They've got me on board of this one for the full tour. Massive thanks as ever to you guys for watching it. Let me know what you think of that one, and we'll catch you on another one of these real soon. Take care. Bye bye.